Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh out,
It's your boy Tay.
and this is another episode of Sports Talk Tay and Josh, and we're going to continue our top five series. So today we're going to do our top five quarterbacks. We're going to name our top five. We're going to give honorable mentions. Oh, also make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and stay up to date with all our content. Okay. All right. So I guess I go first this time.
Yeah.
I think my number five. I'm stuck between like three players, but my number five. I'm gonna go with Joe Burrows. Joe too cool, cooler than the other side of the pillow. Burrow. I'm gonna put him at number five. He had a great season. They upgraded the line. I think.
Mhm.
I think he's gonna have a good season.
All right. My number five might ruffle a little bit of feathers, but
Who you gonna put at
um,
number five?
number five for me is the young kid from the LA Chargers, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I'm stuck between him and Joe Burrows.
I mean, 5,000 yards, 38 touchdowns, 15 interceptions, like
Chargers choke every
65%.
time the
Yeah,
Chargers choke, bro. They just choke, bro. That's the only
but
problem
he's
with.
but he's a stud.
Yeah,
He's the stud of
yeah.
that group. He's the stud. Um,
Yeah, and they got a great defense this year, so I think he
yeah,
probably have a good year. He probably have a good year. I'm stuck between him and Joe Burrow for number five.
gotcha.
Also, another person I'm going stuck between. I'm stuck between him and Russell Wilson. Only reason Russell Wilson not top five, cause he's in the new system. We don't know, so
New
we're gonna
system,
put
and
that.
then if we account what happened last, him with the broken finger and how the second half of the season. So
Yeah, for some reason he always slip. He'd be like an MVP conversation first half, and he fall off. But
exactly.
also, so for my number four, I'm going with Josh Allen for number four.
Stole my thunder. All right, yeah, that was my number four. Number four for
Josh
me was
Allen,
Josh
number
Allen.
four.
Yeah,
Josh Allen, he's the man, bro. They got the division. AFC East is pretty much the Bills' division to lose, pretty much.
exactly.
Yeah. All right. And for number three, I'm going with the GOAT, Tom Brady. Number three, I'm going with the GOAT. Gotta go with the GOAT. Last season, or allegedly, like we don't know when his last season
Yeah, we
is.
all know.
We don't know. If he win, he might say, you know what? I think I can do this again. But I'm joking. But Tom Brady, I won't go with the GOAT. Number three.
oddly, oddly enough, we agree yet again. Tom Brady's my number three quarterback. I know
Just
we're
to
gonna
let
get
you
some.
guys,
We're
just to
gonna get
let you
some
guys
flack.
know, we don't discuss our
Yeah,
rankings before. We don't even talk about it. We just say we're gonna
even
do it,
though I
just
know
so
we're
we
gonna
don't be
catch some
biased.
flack for it. I know we're gonna catch some flack for it. But Tom Brady is the third going into the season. He is the third best.
No,
Going
he
off
is the
last
third
season.
best. He's the
Yeah,
best, even though he's the GOAT. We talk about going into the season, bro. I want to say
exactly.
he's top
Yeah.
top three, top three. And number two, I'm gonna go with Patty Mahomes. Pat Mahomes, I have at number two.
Okay. For me,
Loss of Tyreek Hill. I think
yeah.
he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but I'm gonna put him at number two for this
Uh,
year.
all right. You said number two.
Who do you got at
Oddly
number
enough,
two? You
oddly
disagree?
enough, no. Actually, Cat Patrick Mahomes is number two. I
God,
can't get over.
man,
No, I couldn't get over the playoffs, bro. I couldn't get over the damn playoffs. I couldn't get over the playoffs.
he actually was still a good player. He still was a good player. He's still a
Now
good
he's still a good player, but the playoffs kind of like, oh come on, bro. You made the most.
Stay off the field antics with his wife and his brother. I'm just
Yeah.
talking about Pat Mahomes playing. He's still top three, top two
I mean, it
quarterback
wasn't
in
even
the league.
that. It was just that playoff game against the Bengals. It was just
Be
that
honest with
game.
you, I want to say that they should have won that game. Truthfully, bro.
Exactly.
But they choked. But they choked. I want to say it, they choked. They choked. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would have been a hell of a. Ooh, that would have been a hell of a Super Bowl. The Chiefs versus the Rams. That would have been a
Exactly.
stellar. Offensive wise, that would have been a stellar like Super Bowl. Okay, and my number one, I'm going with
Got to.
Aaron Rodgers.
Got
That's a
to.
bad man. I'm going to hit the sleep face him. You gotta go with Aaron Rodgers. The interceptions, the touchdown ratios. For some reason, the Packers are always like the number one, number two seed in the NFC, but then they lose to the 49ers.
Yeah.
But hopefully they get over that hump. For some reason, they lose to the 49ers for some reason in the playoffs. I have no idea why for the last couple of seasons, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't deny what Aaron Rodgers do as far as the season. It's just the playoffs. This has always been his downfall, and he is coming off his second consecutive MVP. So rightfully so, he's number one right now. He is
His
the MVP of the
his
league.
past performance tells his future performance. You can't argue with Aaron Rodgers being ranked number one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, right. And let's get to back to let's see. Who do you have as your honorable mentions?
Uh,
I said Justin Herbert. I had him slightly outside.
I had Russell Wilson.
Matthew Stafford, I think it should be
Yep,
in it. He's in the, somewhere in the top 10. Lamar Jackson, I would say
definitely,
is in the top
definitely.
10. I'm trying to think of who else. Dak Prescott, somewhere maybe. I'm trying to think of who else. Am I forgetting any young quarterbacks?
I mean, number wise, yes, Dak Prescott should be
Nah,
in the
that
top
that
10.
Dak Prescott put up numbers though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else. Honorable mentions. Did I forget anybody? Hmm. Did we forget
Um.
anybody? I try to show love to people who don't get enough credit.
Oh, Derek Carr.
Yeah, Derek Carr is on the list. Who
Uh.
else?
Hmm. I think Derek Carr's the only one that's really,
Only
really
one we you think let's
that's worth
see.
discussing. I mean, not unless you want to throw two or second half in there, but I doubt it.
What about Matt Ryan with the Colts? He might be okay coming in with the Colts.
I mean, he does make no name receivers good
What
players.
about
So
the second highest paid quarterback, Kyler Murray?
no, not even no.
You know I'm joking, right? I'm joking. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
I know.
Now Kyler Murray top 10. He's top 15.
He's
I'm
top.
not going to I'm not going to disrespect him. He's top
No,
15. He's top 15.
he's top five in the first half of the season. He turns it to the bottom 15 at the end of the season for some weird reason.
Damn, man. So you saying he's the poor man's Russell Wilson? You're not Russell
Pretty
Wilson.
much.
You know, this
Because remember,
he's the wish version of Russell Wilson. Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
'cause remember, same thing with Russell
The
Wilson.
great value of Russell Wilson. I'm joking with you. Let me
I
stop
mean,
joking.
even though Russell Wilson's taller, but
It was a joke. It was a joke. Like he's like the, you know how they had the family size and the kid size. He's the kid size wish version. Let me stop roasting him, bro. Kyler Murray is still a good quarterback. He's top 15. I'm joking, Kyler. If
yeah.
you watch
But
this, some way.
like we said before, like first half of the season, he's top five. He's MVP in the MVP conversation. After like week 8, week 9, he just tumbles
But
every
last year
time.
he got injured though. He got injured, and that's the first time that the Cardinals made the playoffs since like ever in a long time.
But
They was
mind you, this
trash for
happened.
a while.
But mind you, this is the second year back to back they did this though.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That they collapsed like that. He's been the quarterback both times. So
Man.
he just
No, the game that really caught me was when Aaron Rodgers lost all his star players. They still like blew him out, bro. That was like shocking.
yeah. And they had a chance to win the game and it was a miscue. Remember? It was an interception in the end
Yeah,
zone.
with AJ Green. But
Yep.
I'm just shocked the Packers were still in the game without their star wide receiver. There's a bunch of stuff. They had a lot of
Yeah.
injuries that
Yeah.
game going into that game. That's
COVID
why I was
list.
shocked.
Yeah. Yeah. COVID list plus injuries
Like
and
I think a lot of players on the COVID list, wasn't it? Wasn't it something like
yeah.
that? If I'm not mistaken, I believe. Yeah, it was something like
They
that.
top they top 3 receivers were pretty much on COVID list that that week.
Yeah, bro. They had people like on a practice squad playing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, like, and I was like, oh. What about Ryan Tannehill?
Hell no.
Nah, he's not top 10.
Not
Nowhere
not
near
not the way
top
he
10.
done choked up the last few playoffs. Hell no.
I think I want to show some love to Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan is gonna do good with the Colts.
Now the guy I think that could make the leap into the conversation, at least top 15 conversation, if everything goes right, Jalen Hurts can do it.
Jalen Hurts is still a question mark. That's I'm not sold on Jalen Hurts yet. What about Kirk Cousins?
If he give Justin Jefferson the ball.
I'm trying to think of the young quarterbacks because we got young quarterback. We got Zach Wilson in the Jets. We got Mac Jones in the
No,
Patriots.
they still
Tua.
well Matt
I don't.
Matt
Now
Jones
I'm talking about like somebody who can like leap into the top 15.
Matt Jones only he's limited. So Bill Belichick's limit him. So it's like
We got also who else? We got Justin Fields. Then
Building
you
in
turn
progress.
over. Then you turn over Apple turnover
Don't even.
Jones. I must.
That's not even. That's not even in a discussion.
Oh, what about Jameis Winston? He might have a good year bouncing back from his injuries. He's a question mark. I don't. I'm trying
Asterisk
to think. I'm
is an
as
asterisk.
I'm. Yeah, now he's one of those he may can get in the top 15
Yeah,
if you don't.
he's definitely an upgrade from Taysom Hill. I know that for damn sure.
What about? I know you don't like Carson Wentz.
He's still a top
I
20,
think Deshaun
25
Watson
quarterback.
should be in there too, even though he just got a sentence. I think he can still be top
We can't
15.
we can't talk about him right now.
Deshaun Watson. I know he's
Can't
hot
talk
right
about him.
now. What about Trevor Lawrence? I'm going down the list of young quarterbacks. Think Trevor
I think
Lawrence
he'd be
can leap back?
I think he could bounce back second year. Yeah, I think he could bounce back.
What about Trey Lance? He supposed to start this year, if I'm not mistaken. Because Jimmy G haven't like
He
thrown
got
the
the
ball like
now
all season.
he got the most complete team out of the young quarterbacks that can get it done. Him and
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts
yeah,
got the two most completed teams that they can get it
hmm
done.
yeah. We might do
Technically.
a quick power ranking, like going into the season, who we got in our top five. That actually might not be a bad like teams going into the season, based
Yeah,
on right now in the moment, because things can
yeah,
happen from now.
yeah.
All right, I
Plus,
think that's it. I'm just trying to go down to young quarterbacks who could
but
possibly leap into the top 15.
I will say Deshaun Watson is still a top 7 quarterback when playing. Like without a doubt. Without a doubt, he's a top 7 quarterback when
But Tay,
playing.
you have to put he's least in the top 15 even after the suspension. He would be
Yeah,
somewhere
that's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
top
He's
15.
top 7 when he
So
plays though.
yeah,
He's top
yeah, I'm gonna
7
say
when
he
he
would be in the
plays.
top 15. Only reason saying because he's gone for 6 games, that's gonna
Yeah,
mess up his numbers. Unless he just have like some incredible games for the rest of the season, which is
exactly.
possible. Which is possible. All right, so I think we're going to end it here. Uh, I think go ahead. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, follow us on social media, and also we're going to drop the audio versions of these two on our podcast
Yeah.
too. All right. Peace and hair grease.
Peace and love, y'all.